Hey, yeah, sure. It was a great win for the Owls. It was good to see our guys find a way to win a tough, hard-fought ball game. I told our guys all week long this was going to be a tough and hard-fought ball game, and sure enough, exactly what I told them happened in this ball game. And again, it was good to see our guys hang in there for 4 quarters and then find a way there in the fourth quarter to win the ball game. And again, that's says a lot about our football team. And again, I was very pleased and happy with our guys for finding a way to win a tough ball game.
Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well.
So you make the decision there with about 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter to bring on Javion to play quarterback. What was the decision behind that, and was that something planned, or was that because of poor offensive play?
Well, we talked about getting Javion some reps and having some plays for him, but I felt like we needed a spark. And I know he came into practice this week. He gave us a spark this week in practice, and seeing the way his teammates responded to him said a lot to me. And then in the game, he got in there, and sure enough, he gave us a spark there. Didn't like the throw that he threw, but the one thing I was happy with, he didn't let that throw affect the rest of the plays that he was in there. He bounced back and made some plays for us that was big time for us and helped us win the ball game.
What do you make of the defense's performance today? Obviously, only 6 points allowed, and one of those coming off of the Javion Posey interception.
They play like they've been playing all year long, and we need that, out of our defense. And I was happy with the way our guys played. To hold them to 6 points was big time for us. They had some drives they were doing there, but our guys bent but didn't break, and that was really good to see. Getting happy with what they're doing. They continue to play big time football, big time defense for us, and when you can play that way defensively, it helps you. You got a chance to win a lot of ball games.
I know it's still early. You're probably not thinking about next week, but does Posey's play late open up the quarterback competition a little bit more?
We'll see. I mean, I know he gave us a spark. He gave us some good things. We'll watch the film and evaluate everything and make sure we do what's best for us. Well, I challenged our O-line at halftime. We need to step up and go out and play like we know they're capable of. We weren't playing physical enough. They were playing more physical than we were. And I challenged them at halftime to go out and play like we say we're going to play. We say the team that's going to be the most physical was going to be the team that win. And it was good to see those guys take that challenge and go out and make those plays. That was big time, and it was good for them to go out and do that for us.
How's it going?
Going well.
You got that same victory smile like you did last week. Well, I guess it's also, one, you finished the game right in time because it's absolutely pouring right now. I'm not sure if you can see. But I want to ask, you coached here for 4 games in the stadium. You don't all wins. How does that feel for you? Something about FAU Stadium that's just good luck for you.
Well, it's feel great. Winning feel great. But we talked about it as a team. I told our team from day one, that's one thing we got to be passionate about, not losing at home. That's got to be something that's on everybody's mind every time we play home, and we hold everybody accountable to doing whatever it takes that we find a way to win at home. And our guys are taking pride in doing that. And it's a special place, and there's no reason for us to lose at home. So it's great to see our guys go out and take that challenge, and we've done a great job with it so far.
Defensively, how do you, sometimes defense doesn't get focused on as much as it should. How do you make sure the guys know that, back-to-back games without allowing interception, that's appreciated the way it should be, because that's hard to do?
Well, I think just watching our guys, just listening to them, you hear the offense telling the defensive guys all the time, great job having our back. And you hear the defense cheering our offense up. Great job getting that touchdown there at the end, finding a way to get a win, that 4th down and 1, getting that first down. But hearing our guys, embrace and encourage each other has been good. So I don't think it really takes much to keep them locked in and focused because they understand that they're doing some really good things defensively, especially when no one expected for us to play that way with all the production that was gone off of our team. And again, we feel and our guys feel like we can be much better than what we are. So when you're feeling that way and you're playing that way, I think that's a good thing.
Do you have an update on Malcolm Davidson?
Malcolm is there was a slight chance of him playing. I think having another week would be good for him. He ran around a little bit yesterday, but it still wasn't where we needed to go out and risk it on anything. So hopefully he'll be much better come next week.
And what's the issue he's having?
Just foot
injury.
Foot injury.
What do you? Last one for me. What are you saying to Smoke now? Second week in a row. Seems like you're having a rough time bringing it in.
Hey, Smoke. Well, I gotta be happy with the pass breakup. At least they didn't catch the ball. You know, that was big time. You get caught the ball there, it could have been big. But just need Smoke to get that first all about the door. You know, you just got to get that first one, and the rest gonna come. And maybe need to change his gloves. Something, or don't wear gloves or something. But we need to try something different.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, Coach. Congratulations on the win. You guys talk about winning in paradise, right? I think you need to kind of change that to winning ugly in paradise because it seems like that seems to be the motto of 2020, doesn't it?
No, I don't believe in any ugly wins. That makes no sense to me. You know, every win is pretty. You know, they're gorgeous. You know, that was a beautiful win. You know, we're not going to take anything less than that. You know, we're going to embrace every win that we can get because it's hard to win college football games. You know, so every win we get, we're going to embrace it. We're going to celebrate it and be excited because we know what losing feel like, and we don't want that. So we'll take it however we can get it. And what I'm most impressed with our guys is they found a way to win. You know, rather than finding a way to lose that ball game or giving up there, they could have easily given up, and they found a way to win the ball game. So no, it's still winning pretty in paradise.
Okay, well, let me ask you, that 70-yard punt that you had, do you feel that was one of the bigger plays and sparks in this football game, knowing that you were deep and then you ended up in the field position?
Well, we changed the field position, and we've been talking with A-Ball all week how he can be a weapon for us. We needed for him to be a weapon, you know, and it was great for him to change the field position, doing it that way. We always talk to him how doing that, it helps our offense, you know, especially when our defense get him off and flipping the field position. So he was big for us. We challenged him this week, too, to step up for us, and I was really impressed with him today.
Thank you. Enjoy the win, obviously.
That pretty win.
Yeah, there you go. I'll take it.
Hey, Coach, how you doing today?
Doing well.
So the defense, they've been playing really great all season long, especially when the opposing team gets down into the red zone. What is it about the defense that just makes them clamp down when that opponent gets in that scoring zone?
Well, I think our guys just do a great job of understanding situations and understanding field position. You know, I think once you get down in the red zone, now they don't have to worry about the deep ball so much, you know, so they can be a little tighter. You know, you guys be a little more aggressive up front. But I think the best thing about our defense is how hard our guys play, how they gain tackle. You get so many guys to the ball, and that's been big for us all year long. You know, you see 5 or 6 guys making a tackle at a time, you know, and that's been big because some of those tackles they probably break, and by having multiple guys there, we don't allow that to happen.
And then, do you have any kind of special meaning to you at all, being against your old school?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Did this game hold any kind of special meaning at all to you, going against your former school?
Yeah, we wanted to win. We wanted a victory. You know, last time I played against them, I lost, so didn't want that feeling again. You know, so love WKU, and I love winning against WKU. So We needed that win, and we knew it was going to be a tough, hard-fought ball game. And it was, like I said earlier, guys, I was really impressed with how our guys found a way to win and how they believed and made the plays, the winning plays that we needed to make.
Jensen, while you're there and talking about defense, the last touchdown that FAU has given up was in the third quarter of the Marshall game. So if my math is right, that's 9 quarters.
Katrina, do you have the record for how many quarters?
Oh, of course not.
First one I got it. First one to get it.
Reese, you got it. Good. All right, we're good up here.
You guys good with me?
Jack, I think.
Oh, Jack, my bad, Jack.
You're all right, Coach. Congratulations tonight.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I'm surprised none of the guys mentioned this. That weather was kind of gnarly down there. I mean, I'm up here chilling in Tampa. I'm in the air conditioning, man. It's feeling beautiful in the 60s, okay? But, I mean, it looked nasty out there. Did that change the game plan at all?
Well, we knew going in it was going to be very windy.
Right.
And so we have to be smart about what we try to ask our guys to do, you know, and it was what we thought it would be. The good thing about it, we had some wind early in the week, you know, so we were able to practice in it a little bit. But it didn't necessarily change everything. We went in being smart about what we asking our guys to do, especially when it comes to throwing the football and when we wanted to throw it, you know. So I wouldn't say it affected us that much. I will say kicking the ball going away from the scoreboard was where you had to be cautious about, you know. So other than that, it didn't affect us that much.
We definitely noticed there weren't that many shots downfield. I mean, we've kind of talked about this all year, but especially today. Was that because of the wind primarily?
Yeah, that was a big part of it. Again, going away from the scoreboard. I think if you go back there in the first quarter, we took a couple shots. We didn't execute them, you know, but we took a couple shots down there, especially early in the game.
And speaking of the wind, we kind of saw Western Kentucky not really throw it deep either, but because of that, a lot of the corners were getting beat down low. Was that a bit disappointing, especially on third downs, or, you know, they're getting those 3, 4, 5 yard gains? Or are you might be worried that that's a weakness growing in the defense?
No, I'm not working with my guys playing bend but don't break defense. They're not giving up explosive plays, and it's working for us. You know, we feel like it'll be hard for a team to do that entire drive and without making a mistake. You know, and it showed it showed today. You know, they didn't have a drive like that without making a mistake. You know, where they couldn't just think and dunk down there. So I thought the guys played smart defense, smart aggressive defense. You know, they learned from their mistakes early in the year. We gave up some big explosive plays for touchdowns, and now, so I think they're doing a great job. Whenever you can hold a team to 6 points, you take that all day, every day. We need to keep doing that. We're going to give up a couple of hitches every now and then. We'll take that.
If I could bother you for a few more, Coach. Devin Hayes.
Absolutely.
I appreciate your patience. Devin Hayes moved to left tackle. What was the decision behind that?
Well, I think Marquise got rattled a little bit there in the game. I couldn't tell you exactly what it was, but I know he got dinged up a little bit.
Any reason why you chose to go to Posey instead of, we'll call him Will Tag Jr.?
Yeah, I saw Posey this week in practice. Just watching him practice and some of the things he was doing in practice was really impressive, you know, and saw how his teammates responded to him when he was making those plays. Said a lot to me, you know, about our team, and then just saw the energy when he got in the game that he brought to our team and his teammates. Says a lot. He brought a spark that we needed. We needed a spark offensively, and he brought that for us.
Should his new nickname be Sparky then, you think?
Nah, we're going to keep it JP Posey. We'll keep it that way.
JP it is.